Oasis in the desert. Welcome to Chase Field. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. It's the BYU Cougars and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. He is really using this team with motivation in this moment. Big Ten versus the Big 12. As you know, the Big Ten has been so dominant here lately in college football, but the Big 12 starting to make some noise. With Texas Tech in the playoff last year, BYU and Utah making some noise. They believe this is a league on the come-up. They want to show it here today on the field against the Big Ten. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From deep, it's Bachmeier. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hits the hole, it's Martin. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And the Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on second down. Going long. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Iamaleava on the play action. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bruins! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bachmeier. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Back to the ground game on the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Wants to go up top on second down. Right down the middle. Right side, it's Lyons. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Follows his blocks. It's Martin. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Lyons. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Stop right there. BYU lines up quickly. on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right side, it's Martin. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And this is why defensively, man, you want to keep your guy in the pocket. Like, once he starts to scramble, all the rules change, and now everybody's got to kind of adjust, and the running back just works towards the sidelines. As he starts to roll to the right, he creates a little bit of space, and they just dump it off. It's a nice job by the QB buying some time.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job.
Touchdown, Cougar! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. In the backfield, it's Ellis. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. Finds a crease. It's Knight. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Unloads to the right. Zips it out to his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get... credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Look out! And it's a sack.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Sells the run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
And you're seeing more of this in college football, man. Bringing on more and more tight ends, guys that are versatile people.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Martin. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlock at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. On the move, it's Martin. There he goes. Inside the 50. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long way to go on second down. He's looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Casper. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. In the red area, it's Martin. Finding some room. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses. And that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
Powers inside. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Takes the handoff. It's Knight. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But the tradition, the uniforms, the Rose Bowl, everything about UCLA just smells good.
Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
This defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets into second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. And you know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Bruins. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. Deep in the end zone, it's Buckmeyer. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. BYU right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Got him on the RPO. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Iamaleava fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Smith. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Pulls it on the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
Man, it's so nice nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option, the normal way, with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Bachmeier. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Drops back on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Uh-oh, look out. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Got it down the field. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back open in the middle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Wants to throw on third down. Gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of it.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Here they come on 4th and short from the 50. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He rifles one deep to the left. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
3rd down in the gun, Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Matthews. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bachmeier. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. On the return, it's Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Now on first down from the 28. Play action. Iamaleava rushes on. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Knight. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Ellis. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the ground, it's Knight. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. The 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.